Okay. How are you all doing? Oh, okay, okay. So, thank you. Thank you. Decided to put it on and do something different. So, I will say this for if anybody that is watching on either of the channels, my name is B, also Magoon. You'll hear me use those names interchangeably. That is B like the bumblebee, hence the glasses. I don't know if you can see them up here on this camera. But if this is your first time, welcome. This channel is simply to help you heal. And I have these weekly um, readings for spiritual progress report just to see where we are, see what spirit wants to tell us, you know, get some guidance on what we should do. 3 cards have already fallen out. So I'm very interested in knowing what spirit would like the collective to know at this time for this week. What types of things are we going to deal with? What types of things should we be aware of? And what types of things do we need to keep in mind as we move forward during this week? So this is basically what the spiritual progress report is. Every now and then I will do each sign individually, but most of the time you will see me do it for the collective reading. Because if this video finds you, this means that it was meant for you. And this is the first time that I have performed this reading, I believe anyway, during the day. So you get the natural light today, like no false lighting here. I'm going to pull this out. It jumped in my hand, which made me want to look at it. One more card. There we go. Okay. So some of the most of the card, the rest of the cards have already come out. Um, but I'm going to read the first 3 that jumped out and that were not. So the first card that came out is the 10 of Cups. Yes, we love that ultimate happiness. We love that thing that is gonna, I just heard, to keep us grounded. Um, there's the luck there. There's the ladybug, lucky, luck. The next card that came out is the 7 of Cups, but it's in reverse. So as we get in, we're gonna see what that means exactly. Um, So what I'm already getting is that every for the watchers, we already have the 10 of Cups. But the 10 of Cups and our happiness is like we have everything, right? It's that everything is put together, but we feel like we don't have options. That's what the 7 of Cups is. Like we feel like we don't have options, and it's giving us, it's in that negative energy space. Um, and it could be a reason of a multitude of things. There are a few other cards here that I feel like will let us know more what this 7 of Cups in reverse is meaning. But then we also have here, I have to be careful with this card because it is one of those risque cards. But I will say I have to cover her up. But the guy is in for the love. This is the lovers. Yes, it's in the reverse position for this deck. And So we feel like we don't have options. We're not finding anything in our love space. And then we have the death card, which is also in reverse, which means that we're not dying out to a notion that spirit wants us to die out to. There is this new perception that we're supposed to be seeing, but it's like all we're seeing is death, and that is the perception of what is happening in the right now. But we do have a King of Wands here. I don't feel like this is the collective's energy, but somebody that's coming towards you, honestly. The King of Wands, yeah, it would, I believe, do not quote me on this. I'm not that versed with the, what is it, the astrology signs with the the zodiac signs. There we go. With the tarot cards, but I do believe that the King of Wands is okay. I just heard Leo, so thank you, Spirit. Um, I was going to say Aries, but I just heard Leo. Um, if in anything, if you know about Leos, Leos are that sign that they don't mind sharing. They don't mind giving you their opinions, right? Um, but I feel like this king is going to give you an opinion, but it's going to be something that's going to be grateful. Because the next two things here is we have the Five of Pentacles in the upright position. And for this deck, this is the card that I see that you're in this. I'm ready. You're opening yourself up to receive from spirit, right? Not necessarily from somebody, but from spirit. And if you look at her hands, her hands are open and they're in this receiving. Um, it's like, and then of course there's the dove right beside. Let me show the card again. There's a dove there. Peace, spirit. Um, and it's like this person is kind of going to prepare you. I'm hearing groundbreaking. So I don't know. I mean, and when something is groundbreaking, it means it's new. It's on the precipice of something new. Something great is about to happen. So this person is going to prepare something in you that will prepare you to receive something. So, and the next thing is the Knight of Wands. So, not only is this person going to prepare you for to receive something, it's going to prepare you for a journey. I'm hearing a knight's journey, like for the collective. I know we, including myself, we have already been on the journey. We have already been on the journey, and it's sort of like, okay, what more am I going to go on? But this person is going to prepare us for it's almost like a newer journey. And so this is going to help us see a lot better. I honestly think that there is this I'm going to pull some more cards before I say this, but just I'm going to put a tab there. And when I say I'm releasing the tab, this means that this is that thought. I'm going to do it that way. But I do feel like there is this journey here where it's going to be movement for the collective. This person's going to give us some things, nuggets, instructions, some spiritual guidance, some maybe even physical guidance. I just heard even monetary guidance on some things. And again, it's that Leo energy. So the person may have Leo in their chart, but they may not necessarily be a Leo sun sign, or they could be a Leo sun sign. So just look out for that a little bit. But also, I can't get off of this card right now. Um, Whatever this journey is, you're going to see something new. Like, look at the night, how the night is looking at this. I want to say it's a ruby, a gem of some sort. Um, Hold on, let me see something. It's almost like, oh, it's, I mean, it's a wand. It's a wand. and it's red, and it's like passion. And I looked at the reverse because I wanted to see something in the reverse. The stone is actually blue. And blue is that like depression state, like this cold, is inactive. But when something is red and glowing, it's hot. It's like the presence is known. So I feel like during this awakening period, during this time of this journey, something is going to awaken within you. Something is going to be sparked, and you're not going to be able to stop paying attention to it. You're not going to be able to put it down. Like it's that thing, like I got to do it. I got to do it. I got to do it. It's almost, for lack of a better example, it's like when you really have to go to the bathroom, you really have to go to the bathroom right then and there. You don't wait another 20, 30 minutes. You're like, no, I have to go right now. And you go immediately. So and it's like until you go to the bathroom, you're not going to pay attention to anything else. And that's that same sort of energy, but it's going to be whatever this new passion is. It's like, I got to do this thing now. I have to go see this thing now. I have to plan this thing now. Whatever that thing is for you, it's going to be pressing on you to do that. Then the next card that came out, so this is the card that jumped in my hand, and it jumped upright. It's the Empress card. So maybe, and this is just a maybe, but maybe this is you realizing your power, Empress. Maybe this is you realizing that, hey, I've had this all along. Remember, 10 of Cups, you've had it all along, but I'm realizing my options now, because we've been in this 7 of Cups in reverse. But it's like the Empress is realizing her options, is realizing the power that she holds, and how she can how she can put one foot in front of the other. I just heard, and manifest things, because the next thing that come out is this 10 of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So for some of you, I'm getting that you got out of a relationship or something surrounding a partnership, and you're feeling blocked. You're feeling blocked. And I need to get here where they are. Because I want to get a little bit more clarification on the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This flipped out. The Nine of Cups is here. So it's like okay, 7 of Wands is here. So it's almost like the Empress collective. You as the Empress is going to realize that you're not in this 10 of Cups in reverse position. It's the realization that, and I'm gonna show you the other card that came out, that you are lucky. Like I said, the 9 of Cups is here. You have everything here. And remember, because the 10 of Cups started us off. So because you've been in the energy of you're thinking that you don't have options, I think that is the only reason why you're in this 9 of Cups energy now. And it's the realization like, oh, I actually do have options. I just realized, yeah, it's like I do have options. I do have this freedom that I did not think I have. And you're going to also see how that freedom is protected, how you're going to be protected on some things. So maybe this person could also reveal um some things to you that let you know how you've been protected. So again, maybe for some of you that were in partnerships, uh where is that card? um I believe I said it with the Lovers. You were in this partnership, and it's like you're not seeing a flourishing of things. It's just like it's dead. What I could also say is that it can also mean like that strong partnership that you have in industry. That's what I'm also getting, because with this Seven of Wands, what I'm seeing um, is that for some of you collective, this relationship, this partnership, that this, and it could be like, okay, so when you love somebody, it's like that strong, this is, we are meant to be together and we're never going to part. So some of you were in the same position for your job, and for whatever reason it did not work. And so you feel some type of way, but you're going to find out that you were protected from something. So say you work for an industry, or a company, not an industry, but a company, and then they decided to let you go, and you're just like, but why did they let me go? Like, I was such a great worker. I got all these awards from them, and you know, you hated that for yourself, right? And so you're looking to do something else, but then this company gets sued like a few months later, right? Um, or something big happens and this company is in the news for something bad, and that was spirit's way of protecting you from this incident. So that's the energy that I'm getting. And then we also have the Chariot card here, which means that this is going to happen quickly for you, this, whatever this change is, um whatever this change is. And I'm gonna pull the plug, I'm gonna pull the pin out, because one of the things that I was going to say earlier is that with this wine energy, it's given me Merlin, for whatever reason, the Disney version of Merlin, the magician. It's that energy of manifesting, magical. It's giving me um I'm hearing Sorcerer's Stone right now. So it's taking me, spirit is taking me back to this card. So it's like, just remember, you feel like you are in this position. I don't have, nobody's pouring into me. Nobody's giving to me. I'm dark and sullen, to, okay, spirit, what do you have for me? I'm ready to receive everything. I am tired of, I just heard, I'm tired of depending on people. I want to depend solely on you. So for some of you, this is a spiritual growth. And during this spiritual growth, you're going to realize that this new passion of yours may be something that you've been fighting, something that you're like, I don't want to do this. And spirit is like, but you have to. Um, it's like, when I said I have to, I just heard in order to grow. So you have to go through this thing in order to grow. I'm going to honestly say that this has been my talk with spirit lately, personally, on a few things. So this is hitting home for me. Um, and it's like, you have to go through this thing in order to grow, because again, you are the empress who don't know your own power. And the other thing is, the Empress has an eagle here. The eagle has this perception like no other. The eagle can not only spot things far away, but the eagle has this sense ability about itself, that it can go up to, fly up to high altitudes, it can fly further. Its wingspan is a little bit longer than most birds, and it if you've ever heard an eagle call, it's so piercing. And so that's what I feel like, is your energy level um in the spiritual realm. I'm going to see if I can open those up. I want to get something out. I want to see what animal spirit you're in. Because although I'm picking up the eagle, right, I do want to see the animal spirit that you're in right now, or that the collective is kind of like embracing during this period. Um, Chameleon. Okay, I hear there's another card. So for some, you're gonna be the chameleon. You're going to. I'm gonna read the card because I'm feeling like it's more than just blending in. You're more than just gonna blend in. It's some other aspects to the chameleon that a lot of people tend to miss out on. This one. Okay. Hair wants to come out. Hair as in the rabbit. So chameleon is number 33. So you may have been seeing 33 a lot. I know I've been seeing 33, 33, 33, 3 a lot. So if you've been seeing those numbers a lot, this is for you. Yes, so chameleon, it says, is the card of change. It says change is a natural part of life, so resistance is futile. Ride the energies of change and know where you are going. Then fear will lessen. It is not always wise to just blend in with everyone else. Flexibility in mind and body is advantageous. Do not take too long to make your decision. So remember, I said spirit is, you're going to have this change. And guess what? The knight is in green and yellow. The chameleon, green and yellow, confirmation. Um, it's talking about the Bantu people. The Bantu people of South Africa speak of the way the chameleon was sent by God, the oldest of ancestors, the father of all gods, decided to send the people a message about death. Death. New perception, right? He had created man and decided that eternal life for humans was a good idea. He sent the chameleon to spread the word. The chameleon, though, was a cautious and careful animal that liked to take its time. He was also a hungry creature who needed to stop for food quite often. With all the stopping and changing color to be careful in eating, progress was slow. In the meantime, God took a closer look at man. He saw him overly interfering with nature and saw too much fire and smoke, and so became displeased. He decided to send a lizard this time to spread the word that men would die instead of living forever. God thought that he would see who won this race of messages, and if it was the lizard, then men would die. The speedy lizard won. And so that's the folklore story of it. But the magic, the chameleon magic is one of flexibility and coping with change. Call upon the magic of this creature when you wish to have a successful change in challenging circumstances and when you wish to know everything you can about a situation prior to moving forward. So, collective, looks like we need to get into this chameleon spirit during this process of change. And then we have hair, which is 31. So if you've definitely seen three a lot lately, or if you're 31, or if you're 33, I would even break it down further. If you've seen the number four a lot, or if you've seen the number six a lot, this could speak out to you. Oh, hair is cycles, the card of cycles. Follow the cycles of nature and you will be rarely disappointed. As energy travels in cycles, seek balance. There is a time and a season for everything. Plants cannot blossom all the time, so be patient. So I'm hearing that as you are awakening to yourself, you have to be like the Empress and be patient. You see, she has patience. And that's the other thing about the eagle. The eagle it's like I said, the eagle is very watchful. The eagle builds its nest in a place where it's hard for another predator, um, or a predator, I should say, to reach the nest. It's a bird. I just really just heard a bird that lives on the edge, meaning it's the daredevil type of energy, um, which means it requires a lot of patience because in the daredevil energy, daredevils tend to just do without thinking. Um, but in this instance, it's the daredevil energy of, and I don't want to say daredevil too much because there's the animal that is called the daredevil, but it's that energy of strategically placing things because I have the patience to wait for it. Um, I have the patient. I have the know how that I can build my nest here in a position, or I can position myself in a place where I'm keeping my eye on my goals, even though I'm not necessarily doing what I want to do. So if you say like you are an actress and you have your eye on, one day I'm going to be on a big screen, one day I'm going to be in the big screen, and you can be far away from your dream physically, but you can always keep your eye on the goal of where you're going or what you're trying to do. And as you continuing to live your life, but keeping your mind on that goal, start doing the things that you want to see. Um, so for instance, um, I'm I haven't like been physically looking for a monologue, but as an actor, uh, go ahead and finding that monologue, learning that monologue, reciting that monologue, maybe even showcasing it on Instagram, YouTube, right? Um, and then also practicing it. So when you have that person, that scout looking for an actor of your talent, they come across your video. Hey, I saw you do this monologue. Let's talk. There's a role that we're casting for, and I think you would be a great fit. It's that type of energy. It's like keep doing it. Do the things that you want to do, and it's like that's what's helping you. That's a part of this Empress energy. Whoo, I'm sorry. I just got this wave of emotion when I said that. It's that Empress energy, and it's like I'm the Empress is like, I already know I'm royalty. I don't have to do much. I'm just gonna sit and be royal and watch the things come to me. Um, Remember, kings during the times of kings and queens, people would oftentimes bring them things, bring them gifts of thanks. Hey, we're coming to your country. Here's a gift. Hey, we come to help you celebrate. Here's a gift. Your marriage. Here's a gift. Your child. Here's a gift. For you, that may look like it could be a child. Here's a gift. I just saw that you open your business. Let me gift you with something. So it's that energy of receiving too. Okay, I'm gonna read the mythos. It said Easter, the goddess of spring, and her hair were walking at dawn on a crisp morning at the beginning of the season. The morning was very beautiful, yet still cold as the winter snow had begun to melt. As they walked, they came upon a small bird dying in the freezing but melting snow. Distressed at its condition, Austri picked up the tiny soul and tried to revive and warm it, but its life was too far gone to save. Feeling love and pity for the creature, Austri transformed the bird back into an egg, giving it a chance to be born again. She placed the egg upon the earth and it hatched. Out came another hare, a mate for her companion, and the three of them continued their journey. The hare has been part of the mythos of every culture in whose countries they have made their home. Hares are very commonly linked with the lunar cycle. If you look up, you'll see the shape of a hair on the moon. And in stories of fertility and love, the constellation Lepus is a hare. Now, the magic. Hair magic has always been linked to the lunar cycle and the fertility cycle of women. For those who wish to achieve a pregnancy, call in hair magic to help you conceive or balance your cycle. For those who are not interested in reproduction, hair magic can be used to quicken up the pace of an outcome or to increase your connection with other cycles. So, if you've been in the energy of I need this process, this cycle to hurry up and end. I need this cycle to hurry up and get me where I need to go. It's basically if you want to push fast forward on your transition, hair magic is the magic that you need to call upon. Um, I honestly, I'm laughing because I actually said that to Spirit last night. Like, hey, I wish that I could push fast forward just a little bit because I need things to speed up in my life, right? Especially again, if you've been waiting for such a long time. And those that know me personally know that there's been several things that I have been waiting on for years. And it wasn't time to manifest, I will say, but now is the time for manifestation. And I'm like, why are we still waiting? Um, so yes, we can become a little impatient at times, but it we have to be patient. We just have to be patient. um, but you can also, I'm going to say this before I say that. For some of you, you're going to have to be patient. You're not going to be able to use the fast forward button, unfortunately. For others, you will be able to say, hey, I want this to speed up, and it will speed up. So I had to say that before I said the next thing, which is, the hair magic is not going to be for everybody, simply because there are certain things that spirit do not want you to miss. And if you miss them, then you're going to be repeating a cycle. Um, Pretty much like the hair said, right? So spirit wants you to be patient so that you don't repeat or have to repeat a cycle. And then with the cycle ending, understanding that this new perception is going to come. You're going to stop looking at things at it as a dead end, but you're going to have a new perception once you realize that, hey, this cycle has ended. I am stepping into my power. So thank you, collective, for tuning in. If you could relate in any way, I did see a few people on Instagram relate to the message. So if you are watching this video later and this video is speaking to you, please share it with your friends and family because they may be in need as well of this information, especially during this time period in our lives. There's so much going on and happening in the world that we need that confirmation that we're on the right track. And that is primarily the reason for the spiritual progress report reading. So please like and share the video and even subscribe if you're not subscribed. And for those of you that's on the YouTube, here is my Instagram handle. It is, healing underscore room underscore tarot. So that you can follow me there. And if you're on my Instagram, you can put in a request for a reading. I am still doing readings. And I also have extended the $6 tarot reading fundraiser for my friend. So if you go on Instagram, you can actually see her picture and you can actually see, have a little bit more details on how to get plugged in. So please go there and share. And if you don't want a reading but would like to donate to the cause, please contact me. Please contact me. All right. So you all have a great rest of your day. And again, please share this video if it has reached out to you, or leave a comment on what stood out to you the most. Okay, I would love to read that and see your feedback. All right, you have a good day. Bye bye.